Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first. And now it's Luis Garcia. Not having as much. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Yadiel Hernandez.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining. See that in this one.
And here is Cesar Hernandez. There's a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fought off foul.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next offering is foul back. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Josh Bell. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Kicks and deals.
1-1.
Hernandez over at first with one away. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Back over to first, and he's back again. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock. Times. Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
Juan Soto takes one off the outside here. And the 1-0. That's inside. I think the thing you start with for Soto is that patience and that strike zone understanding. A lifetime on base percentage well over 400. In the second half of 2021, he had an OBP over 500. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to first, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave one, scoreless after one. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Frank Thomas.
The designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Espino back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
He burst onto the scene at 19 years old and looked several years older in terms of his maturity, his plate discipline, and how he handled pressure moments.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Bounce to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And now Ken Griffey in the air to left center. Soto under this one. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
That one ripped left field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 33.
Now, Eddie Murray. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first. First here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, two down. There's a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering way off the plate.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Right-hander kick steals. Got him. And the inning is over. So the Dodgers. And welcome. Out of the second. Now it's the DH. Yadiel Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Heaney, he's the type of starter that doesn't allow things to snowball. Chris, I think one of the big factors, one of the main reasons for that, he doesn't walk a lot of guys.
Well, Boog, technically, he's on defense, but he makes the hitters feel like they're the ones that are on defense.
Cal gets it over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now up for Washington, Nelson Cruz. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one. Yeah, indeed. And you're talking about someone it's difficult to get the crooked number against him because he doesn't walk guys, and the extra base hits come at such a short supply. Ball to strike. That one missed.
When you see a run or two scored on him, usually it's a bloop. It's perhaps a mistake made defensively behind him, but rarely do you see him get hit around and numbers go up on the scoreboard.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball three. And here it comes. That one ripped. Back there. And gone! He leaves the yard to right, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty, one away. Michael Franco. The next to hit.
Michael.
If you get an opportunity to put up the crooked number, you have to take advantage because there aren't that many opportunities.
Absolutely.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Good eye right there. Here comes a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that skips in the dirt. The 3-1. Swing and a ball popped up. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 8th, the catcher, K-Burks, Ruiz.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and he just misses. And now the lefty. A little bit low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. New inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
The shortstop, Cal
Espino back to work. There's a strike.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. That one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his 13th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's tied at 1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Chipper Jones will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
The third baseman, Chipper Jones.
To the right side. Bell takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The left fielder,
back to the top of the lineup. Ricky Henderson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Check swing, went around. No balls, 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good
now
downward break on that
second
one.
Baseman.
Here's Turner now.
Turner.
Chop to the right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the frame. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in Nationals Park. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Leading up for the Nationals, the center fielder.
The pitch.
Victor Robles.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The 0-1. Ripped to third and caught.
The batter,
Up now
number
for
2,
Washington, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Garcia.
First offering, and it just misses. The wind of the pitch. Right side. Turner collects it. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. Cesar Hernandez up to the plate.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
The wind and the pitch. Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. The throw in. Hernandez into second, and he's got it double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The first baseman.
Man at second
19.
here with 2 away. Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals.
Bell.
And that's in there for strike one. Tied up here in the early going. And now it's even up. Two outs. And that's through there for a strike. Heaney, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Bell takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now
Frank
batting,
Thomas now
designated
at the
hitter,
plate.
Frank Thomas.
And the first offering is not close. Frank with a swing and a drive. Left field. Bangs off the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Man at second with one away. And up next for Los Angeles, Ken Griffey Jr. Knocks it down. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
So 2 down now, and here is Mike Piazza. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Thomas on his way to the plate. Oh, the throw is wild. Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Juan Soto.
For Washington, the left fielder.
And there's the strike.
Juan Soto.
It's strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The pitch. Up the middle. On to Murray. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And
now
next is the designated hitter, Yadiel Hernandez.
Hernandez.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. On the ground to third. Jones handles. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Nelson Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Ripped on a line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the fifth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Eddie Murray.
The first baseman.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch is popped up. Garcia drifts towards it and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting.
So digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with one away. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One down. And next for L.A., Chipper Jones. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Count 1-0.
Espino checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Ripken leads off first with one away. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. Again to first, and again he's back safely. And another move. And he's safe again. Uncle. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next pitch misses way outside. And he deals. Bounced up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. To second, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. One left for L.A. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Down to third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Leading
The
up
line to
for
kick the
Washington,
pitch.
the third baseman.
That's in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And a pitch. Strike two. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. And ball one. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One down.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And that one is lifted in the air. Betts makes the catch. And there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1 so far.
Robles.
Liner, base hit. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. Turner with a relay home. That's the third out. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. Welcome back. Start of the sixth. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Justin Turner.
Baseman, Justin Turner.
Espino back to work. That's in there. Strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Righty delivers. Strike two.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Stays alive. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the righty deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Go ahead run on base, and now it's Mookie Betts. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Hard liner. Soto makes the grab, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Frank Thomas getting ready to hit. Ground ball could be two. Hernandez tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now here is Luis Garcia.
The shortstop.
And first offering is fouled off.
Garcia.
The pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Betts pulls it down, and there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Hernandez batting with one down, takes a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The punch out there, and there's two down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Bell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Right through there, got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. Still tied 1-1. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. On the ground. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. And here is Mike Piazza, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. Just missed. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Kicks and deals. 3-2 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
This one hit to Franco. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
And up next for Los Angeles, Eddie Murray. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! So he blasts one out the other way, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Paolo Espino out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New arm out of the bullpen, Jordan Weems. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Jordan Weems.
So up next, Cal Ripken Jr.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
On a line, base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Juan Soto.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The pitch. There's the strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a high chopper. Jones picks it up in plenty of time to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yadiel Hernandez.
So now the DH spot, Yadiel Hernandez. First pitch just misses. The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Rolled over to third. Slings it across, and that quickly 2 away. Nelson
Now
Cruz
batting,
digging
right
in for the Nationals.
Nelson
1 for 2.
Cruz.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
That's ripped. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Franco in the box now, takes strike one. So the tying run at second, and he takes a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And Ricky Henderson the grab. That is the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Ready to begin the eighth, and stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
The right-hander back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for two. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Turner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. This one smacked out to left center. Can't get there. Base hit. The throw into second. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Mookie now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. No outs. Runner on second. Way inside, gets out of the way.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next pitch is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The 3-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw, and it gets away. The run comes in to score from second, and they're up by 3.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Carl Edwards Jr. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Jr.
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, not close. Right-handed reliever. Smoked on the ground to second. That's a base hit. Run scores.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ken Griffey Jr. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Tapped softly on the ground. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
Edwards throws over, dives back, and he's out. Swing and a base hit. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
At the plate, Eddie Murray. They say you win. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. And now a wide throw to third.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Second and third, 2 down. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Base is full, 2 gone. And next for L.A., Chipper Jones. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Now a check swing grounder. They get the force, and that's the third out. Half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Nats 1.
Leading up
Back
for
in
the
Washington,
Nationals,
D.C. On to the bottom of the
catcher,
8th. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. That one fouled off. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swings through that one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. In the air, left side. Henderson raging back towards the wall. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. Bunting for a hit. Jones. Now the throw to first on the run. And the bunt doesn't work out.
the batter, number 2.
Wow, Siggy, StatCast tells us he fired an absolute bullet to first, and it needed to be a bullet.
Yeah, 87 miles per hour on a line, Boog, and that's some heat from across the diamond. Really close play at first, but the ball just beat him to the bag.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Luis Garcia.
Fans, don't forget, you can follow all things baseball with MLB at Bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Stay connected to every pitch with highlights, replay reviews, scores, live radio broadcasts, and more. Get the At Bat app for your smartphone or tablet. Visit MLB.com for details. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcasts. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcasts will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you.
Swings through that one. 0-1. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. And we're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Tyler Clipper.
Number 14, Tyler Clipper.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. And the pitch.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number
Now
12.
a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His 12th of the season. It's 6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So now Turner in on that right side. First offering misses badly for ball one. Righty to the plate. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering is in the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Steve Cishek up and throwing. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So digging in. Mookie Betts. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Nobody out. Runner at first. Out to short. Has some trouble with it. And they put the tag on him for the out. Next is the Dodger DH, Frank Thomas.
The designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
First pitch way inside, a fastball. Turner, the runner at second with one away. Thomas checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Rule to swing. Move to second, and he's back in there. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Clippard picks over, and they got him. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Dodgers add one to their lead on the solo homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
The second baseman, Cesar
Heaney back to work.
Hernandez.
Good eye right there. The lefty, the 1-0. Slice to right. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. That one's in there, 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 0-2. And that one handled to first, and they're down to their last out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. And that's in there for strike one. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Chopped out in front of the plate. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers put an end to their 3-game skid.
It seemed like
I love you, baby, mucho. I love you, baby, mucho.
He throw a complete game and get the victory, but an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
6-1 is your final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this season.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill in this one, Madison Bumgarner. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Jackie Robinson. That one drilled left field. Out of here! He circles the bases, his 11th of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And up next for Los Angeles, Reggie Jackson. Good contact guy, good defender. First offering, misses the mark.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
They say you win.
1-1.
Mad Bum deals. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Frank Thomas. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here's 0-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Turner climbs in on that right side. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Justin Turner takes him deep, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Barry Larkin digs in now.
Batting 6, The shortstop.
That one down the line and foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Up the middle. Ahmed handles the chance. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ozzie Smith. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And the first offering is not close.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Ahmed gets it to first. And there's 2 away. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Gary Carter.
Number 8, Gary Carter.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lewis makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab, Randy Johnson, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs. Fans, theshow.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source. Take part in interactive message boards. Track your stats, and so much more. Don't forget, the site for all things The Show is now theshow.com. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance. Fans, if you're sitting in section 121, row H, you're sitting in the Topps lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a pack of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps. Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org. Fans, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, Visit baseballtomorrowfund.com. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you. Fans, do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com. Hey fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tent here at the stadium. This month's celebrity auctions include MLB The Show merchandise, signed by Chris Cutliff and Scott Rohde, and even a lot of Nick Livingston's beard. Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device, select the game you want, and bring your digital ticket with you to the game, or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details. As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org. A reminder, fans, that all games this season will be broadcast in Spanish on AM 1440 by the announcing team of Jason Villa and Luis Martinez. Hey fans, want to be able to take MLB.com with you wherever you go? Then listen to the best of Major League Baseball when and how you want it through MLB.com podcasts. Whether it's fantasy information, minor league information, or the latest news and views from around baseball, MLB.com podcasts will keep you informed. Visit MLB.com/podcast and subscribe today.